Welcome everyone to the House of Shadows and Ink, and welcome Brandon Eldridge from ShiverCon, which is such a cool name. Welcome to the House of Shadows and Ink.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. Okay, ShiverCon. When, where, and why?
So ShiverCon is in Muncie, Indiana. It's August 14th and 15th, so right around the corner, literally. It's at the Horizon Convention Center. Um, the why, honestly, I've done a couple events in the past, and some of them kind of just stopped happening or people couldn't keep
Mm,
up with it. And I thought, why not try myself? Why not try to
nice.
get some authors together, have some fun? We love the weird, we love the horror, we love the thriller. So surprisingly, people started saying yes. I kind of underestimated it, thinking maybe 30-40% of the people would say yes. So I started asking a lot of people, and
Mm.
there were more and more yeses, and I went, okay, this is really happening. So
That's
yeah, I
cool.
just wanted to try it and see what happened.
It reminds me of the first time I did a non-fiction anthology, and I started inviting authors, and like, because there was no payment even involved. It was just
Hmm.
like, this is a for the love thing. We want to give support authors. It's nonfiction, it's about writing. And
Hmm.
once you get like one or two bigger names, it's like
Yeah,
everyone just starts like they come to you kind of thing. And then
yeah,
we had like
exactly.
50 authors in this one little anthology that became
Yeah,
this massive thing. Oh, that's so cool. So this is the first one.
this is the first one. Yeah, it started. I started planning it probably last towards the end of the summer last year. I reached out to a couple people thinking, let's just see. Worst thing that can happen is I can't do it. I can't pull it off. I tried. Okay, go back to just writing. Um, but I reached out so I had met Marcus Cleaver at an event, and we became friends and kind of stayed in contact a little bit. So I reached out to him. He was like, hey, I think I want to do this. So first, that one was in, and I was like, okay, that's a pretty good start.
Mm.
Reached out to Richard Chizmar. He and I have kept in touch over social media the last couple of years, and he's been very nice to me. And he said, I'm in. And once those two were in, I was like, okay, I think we do have something here. But I can't stand the thought of maybe like why. I had to try it. The
Mm.
unknown to me, I can't stand. It's either I'm going to try it and I'm going to fail miserably, or I'm going to try it and it's going to be great. But I couldn't not do it. And yeah, it just took off from there.
So what are you thinking? Every year or every second year? Because I know it's a lot of work.
Can I let you know next week? No. I would like to do
That's
it
cool.
every year, um, but we'll see. We'll
Mm.
see.
Oh, that's awesome. So, it's an author event. It's got a bunch of authors there, but I mean, it's
Hmm.
open to the public, like readers as well. Authors
Yeah,
sell their
absolutely.
books. Oh, that's
Yep.
cool.
Yep. So
Some
we're,
vendors.
yeah, yeah. So we have our own bookstore. There's a local bookstore. We have 40-ish authors. We have,
Nice.
yeah, we're going to do Friday night panels. So Wrath James White, Richard Chizmar, Jonathan Janz are talking about the end of the world as we know it, Stephen King's The Stand, kind
Mm,
of their involvement, how all that came to play. I can't wait to hear like the behind the scenes of that
same
and
here. Same.
how that went down. Yeah. And then Saturday is the big shebang. We're going to have tables. People can come meet authors, get pictures taken, get books signed, buy books, all that good stuff. So
Mm.
yeah, I cannot wait.
Oh man. And I'm just probably just gonna sit here behind my computer and work and miss everything as always. So anyone living in like 5 hours from you or even more, like make the trip. It's worth it. Where do people buy
Absolutely.
tickets? We'll of course put any links in the
Yes.
description right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you.
can they buy at the or at the event if
Yep.
they
Yep.
miss
So you
out?
can buy at the door. VIP is sold out, but you can buy the day of as long as there are tickets left. Friday night is probably going to be sold out by the time this
Mm.
goes out. But Saturday there's an unlimited number of tickets, and it's only
Okay.
$5 at the door, so not too
Oh,
expensive. I didn't
bargain.
want to make it. Yeah, I didn't want to make it.
Mm,
I've seen some of these events where the ticket prices were like, wow. I wanted to make it affordable for everybody, so give
mm.
everybody a chance to come and then spend your money on the books. That's the
Exactly.
important thing.
You want to
Yeah,
make sure they have enough left over to support the authors, otherwise the authors don't come back
exactly,
next year. So,
exactly. Yep.
and I've seen the list of authors. Let me just open this up again. I mean, there's a massive list, and I'm seeing a lot of authors I know and recognize, a lot of Crystal Lake
Hmm.
authors. Even
Yep.
Tim Wagner was in that book I just mentioned earlier, where like so many authors just
Yep.
came together. Ali
Yeah.
Toothman, Andrew
Yep.
Nyberg, Blaine Daigle, Brad Riggs, Dan Franklin, yes, Edmund Stone. Wow, how cool is this? John Ward, Jonathan Janz, very nice.
Yeah.
Megan
It's a great
Stockton,
group.
Richard
Yep.
Chizmar, yes.
Yep.
Oh man, Stephen Pajak. Yes, it's always nice for me when I look at names and I can okay, look, my memory sucks, but I can always remember working with these people and
Yeah.
just like how nice it is. I can't remember you know that saying like you won't remember what they said, but how they made you feel, that kind of thing.
Exactly. It's
And
true.
this is why people need to go to conventions and events.
Yeah.
It's like because you are going to remember how amazing it felt one
Yeah.
day. Uh, you're going to miss the stuff that you don't attend. So,
Yeah. No, it's 100% true. The networking piece is so awesome. You meet people that actually do become friends and you stay friends for a long time.
mm,
And those connections, I mean, that's huge, you know. I mean, to be able to talk to Marcus Cleaver about, hey, do you have advice for this? Or I'm thinking about this.
mm,
What do you think? Or just anybody, or even the self-published authors that might have advice that another self-published author was, oh, I didn't think about that.
mm.
That's a good idea. I should look into that. Yeah, and like you said, a lot of Crystal Lake authors, when I told them I was going to do an interview with you, they were all like, "Oh, he's a good guy. You're going to
Oh,
love it."
cool.
So,
Thanks.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's the thing. Like with authors, you have to get involved. I mean, it's not like the old days of,
Mhm.
and I know there are some genres, let's say, and some countries, like unfortunately here in South Africa, uh, and it's known, authors don't really
Mhm.
support each other at all.
Really?
It's
Mm.
so weird, and it's like people question my way of doing business here in South Africa, but it
Mhm.
works in America. It works in most countries,
Right.
um, because authors need to connect. They need to. It's the author is the product. I know it sounds terrible, but I mean, this is what you're buying. That one book
Right.
is just one little thing. Uh,
Right.
some countries, the book is a piece of art, and the author is just a tool or something. I don't know how they think,
Yeah.
but no, you have to, and you have to meet the readers, and you have to chat with other authors, and you have to learn through, sense of community, that kind of stuff. And, just
Absolutely.
be a nice person. You're going to get really far in this career. Well, if you can
Yeah.
write as well.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's also
That helps,
important.
right?
Can't forget
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah. No, that you're 100% true. I mean, the people have become my friends. When I started, I had no idea what I was doing and still kind of don't to an extent.
Ah, that's good.
But but when
That's
I
good.
pushed, yeah, when I put my book out there, I was like, okay, I'll find readers. They'll come to me. They'll find the book and everything. And it doesn't work
Mm,
that way as a self-published author. Um, you know, One of the biggest pieces of advice I would give an author is support everyone, because you're not going to get any support if you don't support. So,
mm,
I've tried. It's so hard. There's so many books, but I've tried to, John Ward, Andrew Nyberg, Dan Franklin, all of these people, Edmund Stone, that have become friends of mine that I'm also like helping promote and helping read their books. And
mm.
that goes a long way.
Oh, it
You
does.
can't just, I think there are, and I don't know about South Africa, but some people, even in the US, it's almost like a competition. And it doesn't work that way. And I think if you think of it that way, you've already lost.
Mm,
The me helping indie authors only helps me. And the more indie authors can be out there, it only helps the community. So why everyone doesn't think that way, I don't know, but that's
Yeah, I
how
have
we
no
have to do it.
idea. It's
Yeah,
it's probably something just ingrained into some people since childhood. Like you have to be the best, and
probably.
to be
Yeah,
the best, you have to beat others. Like
yeah,
rather
exactly.
compete with like your older self, like from last year, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Keep improving, which is strange. But yeah, I actually watched what is this documentary? Martin Short documentary today. Like I squeeze in 10 minutes here and 20 minutes there. That's how I
Hmm.
watch TV, even movies. My wife hates it because we can't watch anything together. But anyway,
Yeah.
and then the comedians were all hanging out as their careers were skyrocketing and they all became friends just like this. And I
Hmm.
was actually thought of the horror community specifically. And not at any point did anyone say like, oh, I'm jealous of that one because his career is taking off or whatever. It's like you hang on
Yeah.
to that person, you learn as much as you can. And
Yeah,
the more I
absolutely.
help you, you're going to remember, you're going to help me. Not that we're doing it for selfish reasons, but that is how it works.
Yeah.
People remember and they help their friends. So
Yeah.
yes, it can be about who do you know in this industry. But I mean, if you
Sure.
can't network, network is hard work. Networking is hard
Yeah,
work.
it is. It is. It's a the self-promotion aspect is its own job.
Mm,
You write the book, that's one thing, but then getting it out to people is a whole other
yeah.
beast.
Uh,
And yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are that way where it's just like, oh, I see this guy having success, and I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know that it might be, or like you said, it's ingrained in some people to be number
mm,
one. But it doesn't work that way. I think as you said, being nice to people goes a long way. I think just treating people how you want to be treated in general is
mm.
the way to do this, the way to do life, really, but
Yeah, it's
especially this.
that was like my dad's biggest lesson to me always. Like that, like
Hmm.
treat people like the way you want to be treated. And when I started dating girls, treat her the way you want your daughter to be treated one day. Now I have a
Absolutely.
daughter, so she's
Same.
she's like 7 now, but it's
Yeah.
coming. We'll
Oh,
see.
we're in the same boat. We're in the same boat. My daughter's 8, and I've ingrained in her brain she can start dating when she's 40. So in 32 years, she can date, but not now.
I told my daughter that I've a martial arts history, but it's so long ago that it feels like a different lifetime. But I told her like when she turns 7, I want to start teaching her self-defense and stuff.
Hmm.
It hasn't really started, but she is asking questions and stuff. So I'm just not gonna force it. But by the time she
Yeah.
starts dating, I want to know like, dude, you'd better be careful. She's gonna kick your ass or something.
Exactly.
Try your luck.
Exactly.
See what
Yeah.
happens. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Don't mess
raise
with
a
her.
hand. Yeah. So hopefully by that time she'll be ready to
Yeah.
defend. Okay. But
That's
anyway,
good advice. I need to do the same.
yeah, it's I think just for like to sleep better or something. We'll
Yeah,
see.
for sure.
Ever get the feeling something's watching you read? Like Cthulhu's tentacles are tickling your feet just a little too affectionately? Then you're ready for the Travis Daniels series by J.P. Barrons. It's 1928. Travis Daniels is a private detective who has seen things no rational man should be able to explain. It's hard-boiled noir, soaked in cosmic horror. Raymond Chandler, by way of H.P. Lovecraft. The Travis Daniels Investigations by J.P. Barrons. Available now.
Okay, so ShiverCon, it's this coming weekend. Um,
Yes.
if all goes well, this video should now be live on Wednesday, the 12th.
Okay,
And
great.
everyone seeing this, if you're seeing it in time, it's this weekend. If you saw it too late, check the link. You guys have a website or a Facebook page or something where people can get updates for, let's say, next year's event.
Yeah.
Updates on that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so the actual tickets itself is an event bookings, and I can send you the link so that we can put it here. But if you follow on probably our biggest platform right now is Instagram, ShiverCon 2026. You can follow us there. You can follow me, just my Facebook, uh, or with my name, and or my Instagram is B Eldridge Author. We pretty much update daily on what's going on, what the plan is. and try to keep everybody engaged. So, which is another job in itself.
No, that's true. I
Yeah.
have a bit of a event planning history as well when I was a school teacher, and you have to like think of everything that could possibly happen. Like, what am I going to
Yeah.
need? What's going to be the procedure? Like, if there's an earthquake, what do you do? Like,
Well, I haven't thought
evacuation
about
plans.
that. That's a
Well,
good question.
the hotels should. You said convention center, hotel.
Yeah,
They
it's a convention center that's connected to the
Yes,
hotel.
they should have everything. I mean, that's a nice thing about doing it in these types of locations. They've got the
Yeah.
permits and the permissions and the
Yeah.
insurance, and if someone slips and
Yes.
falls and all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
that you don't have to worry about, at least. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
but I completely get it, because there's so many. I lay in bed every night thinking, did I think of everything? It's like when I travel or go somewhere, I'm like, I know I'm forgetting something. I know I am. That's how I feel about this. Like, there's something I haven't thought of, or some random thing that it's going to be like, oh, why didn't I think of that?
the best advice I can think of is know who your contact person at the hotel is. That's going to be there, because that's the person who already knows what to do in every situation. Like,
True.
they've probably had like heart attacks and injuries and theft and whatever kinds of stuff can possibly happen
Yeah.
already in the history of that hotel. And that person's
Yeah.
going to be your key to just relaxing and just ringing
Yeah.
him up whenever anything happens. That's cool.
Yeah,
Well,
that's good advice.
hopefully
Hopefully
it'll
none
just
of
be
that
fun.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
so tell me a bit about your writing. I mean, because clearly you write in this same spectrum as all these other people, which is like your horror, genre fiction, a bit of mystery, thriller, suspense, dark fiction, supernatural, all these things thrown together. Otherwise, you wouldn't be hanging with these awesome people.
Right.
So what do you write?
Yeah, so my first novel was more of a sci-fi horror, which is kind of weird, because I do like sci-fi, but that's not like what I gravitate to first. But I wrote a book called Beings. It's a basically alien invasion, because there's not enough of those out there.
I love it.
I do too. I do too. It's fun. But it was more of a I just wanted to do it for myself. I wanted to prove that I could do it. And so I never really intended for it to be released. I just wanted to do it and kind of give it to like my friends and family and say, hey, but I started getting feedback of like, hey, this is actually pretty good. And that's hard, because your friends and family are always pretty nice and like tell you what you want to hear. And I was like, no, I want you guys to be honest with me. Like, is it really okay? And they were like, yeah. We were actually kind of surprised that it was as good as it was. So then I released it and started getting involved in more Facebook groups, like group books of horror, and I know there's several out there, but that was the main one where I started getting like making some friends and some connections, and then decided I'm gonna give it a shot, and wrote my second one about a year and a half later. It's called The Establishment, and that's more of a psychological thriller. And then I just kind of was like, okay, I'm just going to keep doing it. As long as I have an idea, I'm going to put it out there. And I never really pitched it around. Something I kind of regret. I don't know if any of them would have been picked up, but actually the last one wanted to pitch to Crystal Lake, and I needed to get it out in time for a convention, so I just self-published it.
Yeah, that's
but
the thing.
I wish I would have. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Even now, I know it sucks, but I mean, my problem is I like to say yes to too many books, and then my team complains because they're doing like 3 to 5 books per month, which is nuts. And we're going to slow it down to like 3 books next year, like per month, specifically because like if I say yes to someone, I want to get their book out, but now I have to tell them like, oh, sorry, you have to wait 2 or 3 years.
I know.
It's terrible. So I just say like, yes, let's make it work. Let's squeeze it in there or something. And then it's just a year with like 50 books in it. It's nuts. which is not fair to every book because, I mean, you want to have a bigger budget and more attention to your existing authors. As long as the books are out there, I'm happy. That's why on the House of Shadows and Ink, we'll promote all amazing books, which is actually, I mean, I know you are the event organizer, so you've got all these authors. So I want to find a way to, that you can reward your authors. So tell them like they are welcome to send a short to the House of Shadows and Ink promoting their latest book, and we'll post it. Something like that.
Absolutely.
Whatever you can do to like say like you arranged this. Oh crap, they're gonna see this. I'll have to edit this out. And the way you arrange this and they get to promote their book on our channel, they just send it to us with like, the description and the links and hashtags they want, and we'll put it up and promote
well,
it.
I appreciate that, and I know they will, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for that.
No, it's a pleasure. So good luck. I'm sure you still have a bunch of stuff to worry about before the weekend. But once it's happening, just like try and slow down, stand still, look around, and please take lots of photos and videos. You can send that to us as well.
I'll send them to you. Absolutely, I will.
We'll make people jealous, those who couldn't attend.
Yes.
And make sure they go next time. So
that's the goal. No, I have a really good team of volunteers that really are doing it for free. They've given so much time that I'm going to be able to just step back every once in a while and say, wow, this is really happening. It's really here. So I'm super thankful to everybody that's helped. I cannot thank them enough. And Allie Toothman has really been like my sidekick through all of this. It's been a lot of, hey, I want to do this, and she kind of makes it happen and offers ideas and offers, well, what's the best way to do it? Because I will tell you, my mind is all over the place. I'm not the best at A, B, C, D. I'm kind of like, hey, I want this person there, but what do you think about on Friday night if we do this? And then, oh, hold on, what about this other person? I'm kind of scatterbrained, so she's kept me in line, which I've needed, and kept me organized. But I can't wait. We're gonna have a blast.
Oh, Allie is amazing. I'm probably speaking out of turn now, but most people don't know it yet. Allie is pretty soon gonna be a Crystal Lake author.
I've heard that.
Okay. Now, as long as some people know, and I'm not like, spoiler alert or anything over here. So, no, that's cool. But thanks for coming. All the good luck in the world to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Wish I could be there. I will definitely watch any videos and stuff that you have, photos when you're done. And to those people who are still wondering, figuring like, you need to know, like you said, with just doing the event, you need to do it. So people just need to go. There's no way you're going to be sorry you went. I actually did a video today on, what was it? It's like burnout, stuff like that. But one of the messages in there was that doing something like this, that's like scary and new and unique and whatever, you're never going to feel comfortable before or while doing it. It comes with like afterward. And when you feel the joy and all that stuff, and it just becomes easier and easier. So there's never going to be the perfect time. Just do it anyway. So
completely agree. And one thing I will add to that is I have been blown away how approachable most authors are. I mean, everyone, you have good and bad and everything. And every once in a while you meet one and you're kind of like, oh, okay. But I am blown away by the community and by how welcoming people are and how approachable they are. Even now, obviously, I probably couldn't message Stephen King and say, hey, what are you doing Friday? Do you want to come out? But, it would be, trust me, I would if I could. But no, everybody's so nice and so like eager to help. And, it helps everybody. Being an author at a convention, you only get that much more exposure. It's just a good thing for everybody. So the worst thing people are going to say to you is no. So why not ask? Give it a shot.
The worst thing I've ever experienced is just people ignoring you, which isn't fun.
That happen.
They don't take you seriously. but
Yeah.
now you can just go and prove them wrong. And in 2 or 3 years, they'll be the ones emailing you like, oh, do you have
Exactly.
a spot for me? I've seen it happen.
Yep.
So.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Brandon. Good luck.
Yeah,
and
thank you, Joe.
say hi to everyone there. I'll be there
Will
in
do.
spirit or something.
Absolutely. I'll
Maybe in
send
a
you a
few
bunch of
years.
photos and videos.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope so.
Awesome.
You have, if we can keep this thing going, you have an open invitation anytime.
Cool. Thanks so much. Well,
You
have a
got
great
it.
week. And but it's like a holiday. Enjoy the whole week. Like even the build
Yeah.
up, even the like stress of all of it. Because it's fun and new. So just enjoy
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Yep. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.